Hello there, this is fairbinaryoptions.com, as you can see on the screen, and we are looking at the euro and Australian dollar. Now, I am quite bearish on the pair, quite bearish on the outcome, but there is one interesting situation to look at. We are at the, let's say, medium term bearish on the euro Australian dollar, but on the short term price might do some tricks on us. So when you trade binary options, you have to take into consideration the time element. So this time here is a bit tricky because we are looking at a possible zigzag, and the zigzag to have the form of an ABC. Our zigzag starts with the lows here. So from these lows we are looking for a wave A to the upside to end around this level. It doesn't really matter if it is here or here. Let's say that wave A ends around here. So let's make this wave A, let's make it blue and 20 like this, so A. Then a corrective move to the downside. As you can see, it is channeling too well. Corrections are almost the same. So basically a corrective move to the downside that goes like this, A, B. And then a rising wedge from my point of view, a C wave here. And this C wave ends with the highs, in this area here, A, B, C. Now from this moment of time, so A, B, C. From this moment of time, the entire correction, the entire corrective pattern is done. If you take a Fibonacci retracement from the highs, so from the highs here and to the lows here, you are seeing that actually the retracement is lower than 61.8% Fibonacci expansion, and that means that we are looking at a flat, at a zigzag, sorry, not a flat. The flat should be bigger than 61.8, and if this is an ABC as a flat for, from my point of view, a B wave of a bigger degree, so this should be labeled as wave A of a bigger degree. Then of course a B wave of an even bigger degree here. So A, B, and then we are looking at the C wave to the downside. And this C wave to the downside should go in the form of threes, meaning it should go in the form of 5 waves, either as an ending diagonal or an impulsive move. Now the move that you are seeing here from the highs and to the lows, it is not impulsive, it's corrective, and it means that the first wave of this pattern might be done. What's interesting to note is that normally, if this is a flat like we are suggesting, normally price should go and retrace the entire C wave here in the same amount of time. So what one needs to do is to go and measure the length of this the distance, let's say, projected on the right side, and then just putting here the time expiration, and as you can see, the time expires somehow around the current level. So basically this is the highs here, so we still need a bit of the time to go on the right side like this. So time is approaching, let's say it's approaching the end, the time element expires, so we look for the lows here in the 141.20 area to be touched again. For that purpose, I would buy, in this instance, I would buy, for example, puts with 1 day expiration date. So try to buy puts. Let's imagine the price stays here until London comes next week, next morning, and then just buy puts with end of day expiration date will be the logical thing to do, as by the time this one expires, price needs to go below 141.20. But because the move here it is channeling too well, it might be only an A to the upside, a B to the downside, and then price to go for another C to the downside, something like this. It remains to be seen. What I'm trying to say is that these puts may be taken either as 1 day expiration date or 1 week expiration date, or even end of week expiration date. In order to be on a safe side, just pick a bigger time frame, a bigger expiration date. But I will take my chances with tomorrow, let's say end of day expiration date tomorrow. So basically on the 7th of November, end of day expiration date for buying puts here. So let's just say that we are buying puts with end of day expiration date for our scenario here. And let's just put the red arrows here, or the red arrows to the downside, so that we know what we are looking for. Buying puts with end of day expiration date, but end of day, remember, end of day being on the 23rd. So let me just write here, buying puts with end of day expiration date. So basically for Thursday at the New York close, basically. That would be around 8 p.m. GMT. So it remains to be seen what the market would do. This is the plan. Thank you very much. This is fairbinaryoptions.com, and we are trading here with our general sponsor and one of the best brokers to trade binary options, Lion Eye.